Hello. Thanks for coming as we continue to tinker and putter with this 1541 disk drive. I'm sure I know I have had enough. I'm just deciding now what I'm going to do. I'm not putting that drive mechanism back inside. I don't want to have to take it out again. I'm just torturing myself as to whether I should put the rest of it back together, because to even put another drive mechanism in it, I'll have to take it all apart again. But then I don't want to damage something in the process, or, lose track of what's what, or smash the board, or, the torment. I suppose the smart thing to do would be to take this and put it aside. Who knows, maybe some sort of parts will be handy with this, perhaps. For example, there's a belt. There's the drive, turn, lever. There's the stepper motor. God, the stepper motor. Yes. Well, at the moment, I'm going to set that farther aside, because as tragic as it is, and as much as I really don't want to do this, I think I might just reassemble this whole thing. So, there are many screws. Let's have a close look here. They are the same, and yet different. Some are fine, some are coarse, some are metal going into metal, and some of them look different. Okay, so I know that these 6 go in the circuit board. And from the looks of it, these 6 go into the plastic on the bottom. So let me think. What else is there? Well, oh yeah, they're different here. There's 4 with very fine threads, and 4 with not so fine threads. Let me think about this. Oh, I don't believe it, but I'm going to get this drive mechanism again. And I'm thinking that it's possible, maybe, but perhaps not. I thought maybe the fine threaded screws went into the sides of the disk drive, but in fact it is not. It is the coarse threaded screws. And you know what? As much as I know that this drive is never going to do me anything good, except perhaps for parts, I'm going to put the screws back in it. As I look at this, I'm looking at the bottom And there's the head. I need to look online, because I bet you there's a video how to test the head to see if it's screwed. I'm still baffled, because, you know, there were times it kind of looked like it was trying. Oh well. Things happen. Anyway. Alright, so I have put the screws that would mount the drive into the drive. I don't need to worry about them. So now we have the screws that would mount the rail into the plastic bottom. Oh, right, I know what they are. Right, these are the 4 that would close the case, these are the 6 that would go in, these are the whole bunch that go on the top. Now, the trouble, of course, with these screws is if they should fall, I'm just going to tweak this back. If they should fall, it's a real pain. And you know what, this screwdriver. Well, this one's good in that, although I maybe, no, shouldn't have it around here, but I do, because it's got a bit of a magnetic capability. So maybe I need to just start them with this one, because it's really horrible if they fall under the drive, depending. I mean, it's manageable, but they there's lots of places they can get stuck in the fins, or the air vents. And you know, you don't shake these things like a dead chicken to try and get a screw out. And really, as I put these in, I really don't have to put them in completely and totally tight. Because undoubtedly, at some point, these screws are coming out. I would bet they are. Okay. Alright, they're in. As much as they need to be in. And the disk drive is taking shape once more. I suppose without the screw... Oh, no. There's a switch. There's a demon switch. Oh no, don't knock the screws. Don't. Okay. I suppose it would be easier to slide a drive in and out. Now, it would. Alright. The board. The switch. The other switch is still attached to the drive because, of course, it disables and is part of the drive mechanism circuitry because it disables the read-write head, not the read-write head, the write protect circuit, which detects whether you have some sort of cover over the read-write notch on the disk. Oh, I hate losing screws, I hate losing screws. I see it. I can see it. I have it. Alright. no, no. Why? Why are you giving me a hard time? Okay, in the midst of things, I also need to look. Oh no, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, there. I need to look for a Phillips screwdriver. It's not that these ones don't fit. They just don't fit as well as they might. And ooh, the LED light. And if you think you have trouble getting a screw in and out, try getting it in and out after you strip the head. With a screwdriver, it doesn't fit. It's a joy. Now that one did not seem to go in very nicely. And once again, I don't want to drop something such as this. Okay. I wonder why. I wonder why. Everything else went in pretty nice. This one is rather difficult. I wonder if those side screws are a slightly different thing, but I don't think they are. Anyway, I'm just going to tweak these down. Oops. Gently. They do not need to be reefed, they're not wheel nuts. And I'm still wondering why this one. Well, I'm going to leave it. Alright. So, the LED can go on and get tucked inside the top of the drive, which of course has extra holes. Can come back now. And assuming I can do this, I will do this. I'm going to undo the little hold thing. Try get this, there we go, get this switch through the hole. Because having a switch to switch between the devices is not a bad thing. It does not have to be remarkably snug. Ugh. Oops, and the wire is trying to be difficult. Do not be difficult. We've had enough difficult already. Oh, alright, so the power wire is hanging out. I suppose I might as well plug it on. And then of course this wire will stick out the side. Of course it will. Okay. So, drop the screws in. Typically speaking, these screws drop nicely into the holes supplied, and they screw in very nicely. Now there we go. Typically, I need to find another pad of paper or something to make take notes, because the one I had has been exhausted. But I will not soon forget this drive and all that I have done to attempt to allow it to live, when in fact it was destined to be not dead, but its parts. But if we, if I find another drive mechanism, and you know what, somewhere, I know I have some. Somewhere. I do. Set that there. Oh. What a mess. And this tape, which was used to keep things from shorting out, I will get rid of. Oh, look, there's a rubber band. And get rid of that too. So for this moment, that ends the saga of this single floppy disk drive, model number 1541, made for a Commodore 64, but it would also work on a VIC-20 or a Commodore 128. But this particular drive will not work anymore. The drive mechanism is not happening. It's just not. I tried. Anyway, once again, if you have comments or questions, please don't hesitate. If you've noticed something that I did that was particularly awful or stupid or anything of that nature, please let me know. But for the moment, oh yes, for the moment, I have had enough of that drive. I think maybe the next thing I'll do is look at the VIC-20 with the orange screen. But that, as they say, is another story for another day and another episode. Anyway, thanks for hanging in there. Until we meet again, keep your stick on the ice. Stay healthy, stay happy. Stay challenged. Bye for now.